Okay, so today I'm going to get a bike fitting because I'm getting a brand new bike and I'm super excited about it. The good folks over at Jalapeño Cycling are going to help me, and one of the owners, Kate, is actually going to be the one that's doing the fitting. So I'm super excited about this. Let's get this started. So now let me bring her to the door so we can come in. Hey, Kate.
Hey, Chris. Thanks for coming in. I'm excited to have you join me for a bike fit.
Absolutely. Let's get
Come on
started.
in. Perfect.
Wow, Kate, what is this? It looks like a horse. This is like my Pegasus for today. It is so fancy.
I'm excited to have you riding this today. This is the
Okay.
purely custom fit bike. And what we're going to do on the fit bike is be able to move your seat, which is called the saddle, up and down and forward and back while you're riding. And we can do the same thing with the handlebars to find your ideal riding position. And then from there, we can recommend which bikes will be the best fit for you.
Awesome, awesome. So let me tell you how I want to ride. So I want to ride with my kids and with my friends on group rides. And they'll probably be about 20 miles.
That's great to know. It's really helpful. What we can do is make sure we have something that's going to be comfortable for you while you're riding around with the family, but also something as you do get more into the group rides, if you decide you want to start riding farther, that you can kind of grow into as well.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I'll probably be moving around a lot, so it's okay if I change out of my shirt?
That's perfect. That sounds great. You are going to be riding for almost an hour. It's
Okay.
probably going to warm up a little bit. So yeah, definitely.
Workout time.
We're going to work out in today.
Woo.
Definitely. So
Okay.
feel free to get ready and then we'll hop on here and start riding.
Awesome.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, Kate, so I understand. Helmet off.
Help it
Thank
off.
you.
We're not doing any aerodynamic testing
Aerodynamic
today.
testing.
It is an
Okay.
awesome helmet,
All right.
but perfect. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you hop on here, and as you do, the one thing to be aware of, it might not feel comfortable at all right now.
Okay.
We are just in a generic starting point for approximately your height. What we're gonna do is start working on the back end of the bike first. We wanna make sure we get your pedal stroke dialed in and that you feel comfortable on the saddle. Then we can start working on the handlebars.
Gotcha. Seat,
Right.
then hands.
Go ahead.
Seat, then hands. Whoa, kind of high, but I like it though, I guess. I'm moving. Kind of high up.
All right, yeah. You look like you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable on that
Yeah.
saddle right now. You're
Yep.
reaching down to the pedals. So now generally what happens, and this is exactly what you're experiencing, when the saddle's too high, you feel like you're kind of pushing back, getting some pressure, and you feel like you're kind of towing down towards your pedals.
That's right.
So what we're gonna do is go ahead and lower you down
Okay.
and start working on finding that sweet spot.
All right.
All right, it looks like we're starting to get better, but you're still rocking on your seat a fair amount there. You feel your hips going side to side a little
Yeah,
bit?
it's like I'm dancing
Exactly, so we want
salsa.
you do have moves, but we want to make sure you are anchored and grounded on that saddle so that you can just put your energy through those pedals. Perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and bring you down.
Feels nice, Goldilocks.
There we go.
Like three little pigs.
Awesome. All right. Nice. It's looking smooth. You're fluid through the bottom of the pedal stroke. You're getting some good extension. And do you feel like you're sitting a lot more
Yeah, I
stable
feel-
on your saddle?
Feel nice and anchored in, like it's just like.
That's great. You want to feel like you're just grounded and you could just put your energy through those pedals while you're riding. All right. So the next thing we're going to come to is going to be the fore and aft position of your saddle. What we want to feel is as you're pedaling, you want to feel like you can almost come down and through on every pedal stroke. If we're too far forward, you feel a little bit jammed in. And if we're too far back, you feel like you're almost chasing your pedals, kind of like you're behind them.
Yes.
So what we're going to do, generally for this, a great starting point is to see where your knee is over the pedal spindle and then fine tune from there. The thing I'm noticing right now is it seems like you're sitting kind of far back behind your pedals.
I feel like I'm like reaching.
Reaching forward for the pedals, right? Chasing that. And the other thing, it's almost closing off your hips. You're gonna find you're gonna get tighter there, almost feeling kind of jammed in, as opposed to nice and open and fluid through your pedal stroke. So what we're gonna do is move you forward so you feel like you can drive down and through your pedals.
Okay.
Good. Now it looks like you're starting to drive down and through those pedals.
This feels good, babe.
Good. Awesome.
Wow, Kate. Like this feels high. Is that?
That's exactly what I'm seeing too, Chris. So generally, if your handlebars come up too high, you get that sensation like your shoulders are coming up into your ears.
Yes.
And there's nowhere for your arms to just, and your upper body to settle into. So you'll end up almost feeling like you're doing, like you have a lot of upper body tension on the bike. And the handlebars being too high, believe it or not, is the #1 cause I see of shoulder pain from a person riding. So what we're gonna do to alleviate that is start to bring those handlebars down.
That's like my little elevator. That was
Yes,
cool.
exactly. All right, so now in this position, we're seeing that, overall, how are you feeling?
A little tight, like low, but like tight.
That's what I'm
it's
seeing
weird.
too.
I feel
Exactly.
like tight. Yeah.
Exactly. So as we come down too low, you'll feel like you are falling forward on your handlebars, but also almost as if your hips
Yes.
are getting closed off.
Yes, they
The
feel tight.
sensation of you're kneeing yourself.
Yes.
So what we're gonna do is go ahead and find that sweet spot right in the middle where you feel like you can pedal smoothly, but your upper body feels relaxed.
Goldilocks. This is great.
How's that feeling?
This is Goldilocks.
Good. Do you feel like you can lift a hand without having too much pressure on
One
the
hand.
hand?
Hey,
Awesome. All
swim.
right, look at that.
2 hands.
Perfect.
Woo-hoo.
All right, you ready to wave to everybody as you ride by?
Like this.
All right.
Au revoir. Au revoir. Because I'm on the coast of France, remember?
Of
So,
course,
yes,
that's
my
right. That's
vacation
right.
ride.
All
Yes.
right. Perfect.
Okay, Kate, so I have my Goldilocks on the stack height. All right, so now what's next?
So next we're going to focus on the reach, which is essentially the fore-out position of your handlebars. We want to see how close or far we want those handlebars from your saddle. And this is going to have a huge impact on which bike you actually end up with. And so right now, I'm not sure how you're feeling, but you look a little crunched in.
Yeah,
right
I'm a little
So,
rolled over in the back.
If your handlebars are too close, this is the #1 cause I really see of back pain in cycling, because your back can't just settle in. There's nowhere to go. So what you do is you just push back and round. And so what we want to do is get you in a spot where you feel stable, but you don't feel like your back is rounding because you're out of space. So I'm going to go ahead and move those bars out now.
Okay, I'm Superman, I'm flying.
That's what I'm seeing too. I'm
definitely
so
flying here.
We found your tipping point on this end now.
Okay.
You're reaching out and your hips are no longer as stable on your seat. Have you ever been in like a push-up position and walked your hands forward?
Yes.
And all of a sudden you feel like you're just going to collapse through the back of your
Yes.
body? Right here, you're not getting that grounded sensation where you can just make power through your pedals. So let's go ahead and find that sweet spot where your back is comfortable and your shoulders are comfortable, but you're still stable in your saddle.
Okay. I think we may have
All
it,
right, I
Kate.
think we're getting there. So I know there's not much for you to look at right now. But go ahead and look up for me, kind of like you're looking down the road.
Okay.
All right, see, that's great, because the one piece here, all of a sudden your back posture really smoothed out.
Wait, say that again. My back posture is what?
It's nice and smooth.
Nice and
You look like you've been
smooth.
doing your yoga, Chris.
That's
I don't
what I'm
know.
saying. Thank you, Kate, for noticing.
All
My
right,
yoga instructor will be very happy.
All right, perfect. So now, I think right now we're in a great spot. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn that workout up 1 notch to finish. I'm gonna add some resistance, and I'm gonna have you pretend like you're on a hill.
Okay.
And I just want to make sure you feel good in this position.
Gotcha. like the high ho, it's off to
All
work we
right,
go.
exactly. All right, you're getting ready to commute. All right, I want you to push down through those pedals. And what I want to see here is that your hips stay anchored, that your back stays relaxed, shoulders are good,
Yeah.
and your upper body's not feeling any tension.
Yeah, we
Plus,
can-
I want to see you making a little power too while you're here.
Feels
All right,
great.
you're smashing it. Feeling good?
Feels great.
Awesome. I think we found your sweet spot.
High
All
five.
right, nice job.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Okay, I just finished my bike fitting with Kate at Jalapeño. I'm super excited. I'm all dialed in for my new bike. I'm ready to go riding with the family and with the guys on the group ride.